say accountability, that means if you get an email that says, call so-and-so, you got to call them. If it says, write so-and-so, you got to write them. If it says, we need 100 of you down here at so-and-so's office to beat on their door, you got to go. There's 213,000 of us now. We've lost a few. Right? 200 field staff. So, do the math. How many staff members we got in the room? Okay. How many members we got in the room? Oh, yeah, do the math. Right? They need our help. We've been saying, I need you to help me help you. It's kind of the way it works. We got to help each other because each other is all we got. Right? So we need to get along with each other. My email is just lit up with internal strife all over the state. Union members fighting union members while the members are getting laid off, while the contracts are getting violated, all those things going on. And I can't stress to you enough how much it hurts my heart to have to read that crap. And we certainly wish that y'all that are involved, not everybody in this room, maybe not anybody in this room, but all over the state we have these troubles. Y'all need to learn how to get along. I don't care if you like each other, but work together. Right. I don't like everybody, but I do my best to work with them. Yep. Sorry, Will. No, you guys got to get a field director. President's got to get a field director too. We're trying to keep those ends of the area together in the same room. I know Karen and I have worked for years to try to keep everybody united and work together, helping each other out. And y'all doing a fine job working together. We appreciate it. Because like I said, we're all in this together. So, our organizational goals, I'm just going to lay a little bit of how we came to them. I know y'all going to get a talking to about them. But one of the things we did was we engaged rank and file members at super session, our member leaders, in asking them some questions. Then we asked the board of directors the same question. Then we had the field directors answer the questions and the department heads answer the questions. And then we sat around for a few days putting all the answers together and ended up with about a 50-something page document, which was way too big, right? So then we narrowed it down to 7 areas in the document that we have now with a task force made up of members of the board and field directors. And a couple of department heads were involved. And we changed the name from board goals and keeping them a secret to organizational goals and talking about them at an institute. Because it doesn't do any good to have any goals for the organization if the people that are going to help us do it, which is you, don't know what we're talking about. Right? So I assure you that we probably have the answer to any question you might ask about them. Some of them might just be quiet and sit down and don't worry about it, just do what we say. Right? Sometimes that's what you got to do. You might look at it and say, man, this is a lot of work. Yeah, it's a lot of work. That's why we got a room full of you guys to do the work. I know you work full-time jobs. I know you volunteer your time to be chapter leaders. I know some of you have more than one job. I know you have family. But at some point, we have to do something, and we're not going to have any of that. We're going to have a family member going to be on the street. You might have a job, but it might be flipping burgers at McDonald's. But nowadays, you got to have a BA to be a burger flipper at McDonald's because the unemployment is sky high, right? So, pay attention when they talk about them. Understand they were developed by some of the best minds in our organization and that members had input from the very beginning. I would have liked to have gone to every member in the state, but then we'd have had a 5,200-page document and we never got to it. So we did the best we can, and I want y'all to understand that, and hopefully if we can answer your questions, I'm going to hang around a little bit today so we can do that. Another thing we've been doing, we've been having town hall meetings. Who went to the town hall meeting we had in Turlock the other day? Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, thank you for coming out to that. We're having them all over the state. I expect to see more in our future. But as part of those, we take an opportunity to ask the members questions. Have them ask us, right? So, do we have another microphone, or is this the only one we have? Only one we have? So, I'm going to ask you guys a couple of questions, and I need a few answers. We may not get to everybody in the room, but, so, what we ask at these meetings is, identify 3 things that you are concerned about as a member of the union, as a classified school worker, or a community member. Alright? So don't everybody raise their hand at once with an answer, but we are questioning. Now, certainly we're going to have somebody